Oh yeah. Um, why does the music didn't? Okay, so I wanted to actually react. So I wanted to react to some AI work that I've seen that is actually quite fucking legit, if you ask me. Who I am? My name is Vi. Yeah, I know. Uh, but this is actually quite fucking good, and the quality of it shows what AI can produce, what AI can produce for mega fans like me, as of WoW, right? Like WoW, but like other universes as well, and what storytelling. So yeah, boy Tyler actually like with a lot of like other people have been like working on AI, just creating some AI masterpieces, which we will react right now. So this is like kind of like storytelling type of like, basically we get like extra. This concerns me. This concerns me. By the way, look at ni hao. I speak fucking Mandarin, but yeah. So this work is actually quite fucking legit, and so let's check this out. So the Ghostland Sylvanas. Shout out to yeah boy Tyler. He is doing like extra work. I don't know. Let's check it out. Is there like subtitles? Yes.
The Ghostlands refers to the southern portions of the Elvish kingdom, which have not yet been reclaimed since the undead invasion. Once a radiant place, teeming with life and beauty, the Ghostlands have become decrepit. Their haunting forests linger perpetually in shadow. A sizable host of the remaining undead scourge still dwell in the deadened forests under the command of Darkhan Drather, the greatest traitor to the elven people. Furthermore, the plague of undeath has had adverse side effects on the local wildlife and uncivilized creatures, mutating and emphasizing their more monstrous characteristics over the course of the last several years. However, glimmers of hope can still be found in this darkened vista. Sylvanas Windrunner, the former Elvish High Ranger, and now Queen of the Forsaken, has established contact with her former compatriots in the Ghostlands. United, the Forsaken and the Blood Elves are set against ridding this place of their hated foes, both old and new, and reclaim what little they can from all which they have lost. The Ghostlands were once just another part of the sprawling Eversong Woods. The forests only claimed their new name following the Third War, in which the undead scourge invaded the Elven Kingdom and capriciously defiled, slaughtered, and tore their way through the hallowed woods. Most of the original settlements were obliterated during the invasion. Their haunting ruins litter the landscape as monuments to the losses suffered by the Elvish people, inhabited by the rotting remains of their once proud denizens. These days, the Ghostlands are covered in thick mists, which blot out the sky. The trees cannot survive here, their leaves withering, and their trunks a sickly gray. The coastline is foggy and polluted. The beacons from its lighthouses now shine only with the spectral essence of mindless banshees, and its beaches home to small eldritch creatures, gibbering incoherently towards the endless night sky. The corruption reaches its pinnacle at the Scourge's southern bastion, known as Deathholm. Here resides Darkhan Drather, who betrayed his people and allowed the Death Knight Arthas into the Elvish homelands. Nothing grows in or around his citadel. Its buildings rise from the blighted earth at jutting angles, reminiscent of blades plunged into a festering wound. The composting heaps of soil are all that remains of Thas-Allah, the High Elven Mother Tree, a facsimile of the Night Elven World Tree. was in the tombs beneath Deathholm, where the Scourge kept the lifeless body of Sylvanas Windrunner for a time, as her lamenting spirit anguished in the world above. And all the while, the traitor Drather was given command of the devastated forests by his newer, darker masters. In the years since, Sylvanas regained control of her will, as well as her original body, though now she is forced to possess its lifeless husk as a banshee. Sylvanas has taken command of other undead who have been freed of the Lich King's control, ruling her new faction known as the Forsaken. The Forsaken have rejoined their old highborn allies in the Ghostlands, though now the elves call themselves Blood Elves, in honor of those who were lost in Arthas' invasion. Reunited in the town of Tranquillion, which has become the operational center for these unlikely comrades, the Blood Elves and the Forsaken make plans to retake the region from the Scourge. And while tensions sometimes mount between the living and dead in Tranquillion, a common cause, the total annihilation of the Scourge, solidifies their alliance. The Ghostlands is a tragic region, inhabited by those who have lost everything, yet never ceased to fight, for better or worse. The ghosts here are not just lingering souls, but ghosts of kingdoms fallen, ghosts of dreams forgotten, and the ghostly murmurs of those who seek retribution. It is here where the old allegiances were cast aside, be they by blood or by banner. But in the Ghostlands, new allies are made in the most improbable of circumstance by those who have been betrayed, lost, or abandoned, amidst the wreckage of a kingdom yet reborn. For too long, the Ghostlands have been left to evanesce into silence. The ancient songs of glory turned to languished wails, until fading into the faintest whisper. But on a quiet day in the Ghostlands, if the wind is just right, and if you listen just close enough, you can still hear echoes of old victories beyond ruins not quite forgotten.
Okay, so so this is, I actually do not know how to really react to something that is really such a storytelling, but you can see that like I didn't pause like to fucking like say something during the fucking video, and you know why? Because it's quality. Let me show you let me show you like let me show you like a random cutscene from like let's say Battle for Azeroth, right? So you just saw this, you actually just saw this. Let me just like, so the sound, right? So it's not as great, but this is like made from like, so it's not as great, but
Which the undead Scourge
but it is like made by one guy, by a couple people. Shout out to them. Like check out how fucking like beautiful it all is, like, and this is kind of legit. So let's compare it to like Battle for Azeroth, right? So this is like Battle for Azeroth. These are like undead from like Battle from Azeroth, right? This is our beautiful and glorious Sylvanas, right? And this is like the same the Ghostlands. So here there is like the Murlocs. There is like one that is legit. This is what a Murloc can look like in a movie, right? So yeah, like it's actually quite fucking like pristine and fucking like beautiful, I must say. So yeah, yeah, boy Tyler, Yeah, here you go. Like, so this is like Sylvanas from the AI, right? And this is Sylvanas from the fucking like from the fucking uh from the fucking cutscene, the cutscene that was promoting the game, right? So this is actually fucking legit. Like, check this out. So yeah, and there is storytelling. I'm pretty sure. I don't know like what's the database. So basically like AIs. So the way AIs work function is that like they actually use database from Google or like a private database. So a database is basically like fucking like hard drive, right, from the internet that will actually take most of the fucking footage and like create something out of it. And so this footage that is created actually like can allow you to actually fucking like do this, right? Do something like this. So I wanted to kind of like show up how it is done. Like, I don't know exactly how it is done, but it still takes like a lot of efforts, right? Like, because you have to check the footage, because like there is like some footage that is actually like not quite as beautiful. Like, this is not the same Sylvanas as here, right? As But like it's still fucking like beautiful. And yeah, I gotta say, like, shout out to fucking yeah boy Tyler. This is the and so basically the way he does it, I'm guessing, is that like he takes just basic like lore descriptions, right? Let's say a bit of details on on the Ghostlands, as well as delving into Sylvanas' backstory from for the algorithm and SEO. I mean, because it's an interesting story that nobody has covered before. Yeah, real niche stuff with AI Sylvanas, Warcraft lore videos. So yeah, yeah. And so actually, where the fuck are the Ghostlands? Let me check this out real quick. Like, oh wow, Ghostlands. So the Ghostlands. Mm, mm, mm. So actually, so the Ghostlands are like the fucking uh, 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 so the Ghostlands, it's actually here next to fucking like, so this is like the base starting zone for like blood elves and stuff. It's like I think like the second zone where like you get to discover like what a blood elf is. It comes back from like the Burning Crusade, right? The Burning Crusade. I'm watching the wrong camera. So yeah, the Ghostlands fucking like mesmerizing and fucking like just like fucking legit, man. Like fucking legit. Like, I love this work. I love this stuff. It adds up to some lore from let's to some lore that like we as fans of WoW we get to fucking like enjoy. And on top of that, if the people are as talented their boy Tyler, they will like actually like choose um, niche stuff, so niche fucking like stuff, and like basically like uncovered stories, uncovered. I'm repeating whatever the fuck he fucking wrote, but like stuff that like Blizzard or like fans do not get the time to cover, and in a way that like we do not get the chance to fucking see. So yeah, shout out to yeah boy Tyler. You are doing the God's work, like on this work, like it's fucking like insane. It's fucking pristine. So yeah, so this is like the Ghostland Sylvanas. Check this out. Check Cowboy Tyler. I will react to some more of it because this is so fucking good. Uh, so yeah. Anyway, um, Dalaran is like 6 minutes. Um, uh, I guess I'll keep some more for like later. I've watched this like not too long ago.